Well, good morning, everybody, and congratulations on getting started with Social Media Phoenix, where you can reach almost 5 million people per month with your message. But the most important thing and the hardest thing to do is to get started. So, here is very quickly how to get started. Okay, now we're going to create your perfect post, and there's a little blue circle. Just go to the right hand side of this blog, and the lesson on how to create it is right there, just like we demonstrated in the class you were at. For the best engagement on social media, your description should be 120 words or less. It just happens that more people will engage with your post if you make it nice, short, and sweet. Don't let that intimidate you. There's no real rules. It's just a guideline. So, and we want to get as many people posting and engaging as we can. Include a maximum of 4 hashtags. There's a lot of lessons out there saying you need 30 hashtags, this and that, as areas of interest. Less is more. We don't want to get caught keyword spamming or just repetitive information for the search engines. Remember, this is for Google. It's not really for the people. Tag your business page. You use the plus and your business page name for on Google Plus. Facebook, you use the @ sign and your business name page for Facebook. However, as you'll see in the example, in our live example, there's a way to get your page tagged without really tagging it on Google Plus. Include a link to your website or blog or where you generate your business. Include your phone number or email so that people can contact you. And I like to add a little headline most of the time to entice your audience to read further, especially if it's a longer post. And free advice will always make people come back for more, as long as you keep that. So use your calls to action very sparingly. One per week at most. As a matter of fact, I very rarely use calls to action on Facebook or Google Plus or any sort type of social media. All right, here's kind of step by step. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to post your perfect post to your Google Plus business page. Then you're going to share it to your Google Plus profile. And you'll also share it to your collections. If you don't know what that is, don't worry at this time. And then you're going to grab a link to it and post the link to our Google Plus group on Facebook to start the engagement. Speaking of Facebook, you can also post to your Facebook business page. Now, Google Plus will let you click on Facebook and actually share the Google Plus post right to Facebook. I don't recommend you doing that. I recommend just copy and paste it right over to your Facebook business page. Reason being, most people do not like to leave their nice, comfortable Facebook to go to too many places. And as you know in our call to action lesson, we like to get them off of Facebook at that point. So let's not waste their efforts. Let's just copy and paste it right to your Facebook page. Make sure you connect your Facebook to Twitter. If you haven't seen that lesson, it's very simple. You never, other than to set up the account, you never have to go to Facebook, and everything from your business will automatically be posted up to Twitter. And you want to share your post that you post on your Facebook business page to your Facebook profile. And you only want to do that once a day because, again, we don't want to look too spammy and we're giving out that free advice that people want to do. So now that that's all done, let's go to our Google group. And here's kind of a quick step-by-step guide on how to use it. We use Social Media Phoenix as the example. As you see, there's my post. And a nice picture there, and I want people to start doing that. And the first thing you want to make sure that it's public. It's very easy to post in different areas. But remember what I said about extended circles? Well, this is the new Google Plus. As long as it's public, it's going out to those extended circles. So make sure it says public. And then click on that share icon. Then a little window open up just like this, and you click on copy link. Right? You don't want to click that Facebook. You can later on if you want to, but for our group, you need that link. And then this window open up and just copy it. Then you head over to Facebook to our Google Plus room, and the first thing you want to do is make sure you're on the right day. Sometimes Facebook groups jumbles things up, so make sure you're on the right day. And sometimes, you know, you'll see a little instruction over there. There's nothing in stone when you're on the Facebook group, so don't worry about that. But you know, we had a little share day from the business page, and we always share to our personal profiles. and then you post your link. You'll see it down there at the bottom. I know it's a little bit hard to see. As you post your link as a comment below that day, and then success. See how it popped up there, and I got my little picture icon, and it's ready to go. And please, I'm going to show you Kath's over here. She didn't have her picture show up. It doesn't matter. There's different reasons why the little image, square image, will or won't show up. Sometimes it's because you're sharing a link, or sometimes a link from another source, and sometimes it's just because Facebook decided not to show it. You don't know, but click on the link, make sure it's going to where you want it to go, and then everything is hunky-dory. And then next, within 24 hours, you want to go visit everybody else's link and plus one or comment or share to your Google Plus personal profile. The reason I want everybody doing that is you don't want to share it to your business page, because if you share it to your business page, now you're taking your business page timeline with other people's businesses. Not a good idea. So do that. Just share it to your profile or comment or do both, whatever it is, however you want to engage for that day. I will say this though, if you've already plus one it, then you share it, because we repeat sharing. Okay, and then here I just wanted to show you. So let's say you clicked on my post, you got to this page, there's your little plus one icon, there's your comment icon and share icon. Just wanted to show you that. And now we are going to go live, because I'll give you an example and I'll use my Bazaar Mart business to kind of show you just how I do it. See ya online. Well, here we are at Google Plus, and we're going to just go through so you get a good example of getting started and how to get everything going the way you want to. So, first thing I want to do is go to my business page. So you'll see my lovely little icon in the top right over there. And I'm going to click that, and let's go to Bazaar Mart Nutritional Cleanse. We'll use my business profile so I can show you what it is I do. And here I am. And I'm on here. I can do it straight from here, or I can go to my profile, my Bazaar Mart profile, and post straight from there. It doesn't matter which, and you'll notice my little collections down here at the bottom. Picked 4 different areas I want to post to as a collection. And if you're too new to know about collections, don't worry. There's a lesson for you about using collections and how to do that. Anyway, you see the little red icon down here at the bottom, the little pencil icon. I'm going to do my post. I'm going to click on that. And the first thing I'm going to do is check and make sure that it's public. Notice it's posting to my weight loss collection. I'm going to click that and just make sure from my page I pick the public. We want to do public. And now I'm going to, what I like to do too is I always like to geolocate myself right here. And where am I now? There it is. Bazaar Mart Nutritional Cleanse. And that saves me from having to tag my business. If you do this, you don't have to tag your business in this post on Google+. And now I'm going to add my picture. But before I do, let me just show you my little folder here for the tip of the day. Here's my picture, and notice when you save it, you don't know. If you download it off the internet, you're going to get a whole bunch of letters and numbers and things like that. And if when it's posted here, let's see, let's open it up. I want to make sure it's the right size. And let's see what size this one is. 700 by 350. Perfect. That's what I want it. By the way, the best dimensions are 650 by 325. I like them just a little bit bigger, because when the internet shrinks them down a bit, it always come out so much clearer. But notice, I don't want to upload it as picture 1. I want to rename this file, and I'm going to rename this picture Nutritional Cleanse Diet. Remember, you always want to name your pictures with terms that you want people to search the internet for you. So there it is, Nutritional Cleanse Diet. And I've already made my text document what I'm going what I'm going to say. So now that's all ready to go, but while I'm here, I'm going to copy this. Okay, I'm going to copy it, then head back over to Google Plus, and let's just paste that description in here. See now, whoops, I forgot. It's going to do this. Let me cancel that. Discard. I made un boo boo. Let's add the picture again. Let's do our post again. Add the picture first. I had my link in there, so I'm going to upload the photo and get my tip of the day folder. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. Tip of the day. And I'm going to upload that picture. Notice the name Nutritional Cleanse Diet, because that's what I want this picture indexed for. And let it get up there. And then again, got to make sure that this is on public. And don't worry, you're going to make that mistake. I've done it hundreds of times. And then I'm going to paste. Now I can paste my description without the website giving its pictures. And again, I have my two little hashtags up here of the day. Have a link to my website, and sometimes I like to just put another space or two in between the phone number. And here, 128 words or less. I'm sorry, 120 words or less. But here's something you can do on Google Plus, which I like. You can bold this. So I want that in bold. And again, we'll have little lessons on how to do all this too, but let me just, all I have to do is put a star in front of it and a star behind it. So that comes out. That will, you'll see when we post it, it'll be bold. And then I'm going to click on this location, and again, Bazaar Mart. Where'd I go? There we are. I want to tag my page. Now I could do that in the body or just tag it that I'm here. And now I'm going to click post. And there it is, post shared. And let me just do a refresh so we'll see it right away. And here we go, and there it is. So now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to share it a couple little different little places. First of all, since it's about oatmeal, I'm going to go in Google Plus. Now I'm going to go click here because I want to share it to my general health and nutrition collection. And again, if you don't know about doing this, don't worry. Well, there's lessons here. And so now it's shared to my collection. Now what I want to do is share it to my personal profile. Here's a little hoop you got to step through because I have to get over to my personal profile. So back, and sometimes, yep, sometimes it'll leave you on your page, and sometimes you're going to have to do a search for your business to get back on it. But make sure that your profile icon's up there. And now I can share this to my personal profile. Oh, hang on, that I don't want that one. Cancel. Discard. I want to share this one over to Google Plus. It's public, and then I can write in. It's always better to write in a little comment or anything, something like that. But I'm just going to post it the way it is. And there, and now it should be posted on my, let me go to home, back to my profile, and there it is. I shared it publicly. My next step is to share this over to our Google Plus room. So I want to go here. I want to copy the link. Now, I don't want to click that Facebook, although you could. It's a good way to share content from Google Plus over to Facebook. But instead, I'm going to just click copy the link and then right click copy. Let's go to the land of Facebook, and here we are. Let me just refresh that. I was looking at some of those pictures there. And here we are. And then you always want to make sure, and this is from July 4th, so I want to make sure I'm on the right day of the page. And then I'm going to click paste my link here, hit enter, And hopefully with the internet gods, see the little profile picture shows up. Do not worry if it doesn't show up. There's some links or sometimes they don't always show up. So now that's posted. And then what I'm going to do here is simply go to each person who posted this day, who is here today, right? And let's go to Antonio. And this is so simple, right? See, there's this cool sculpting +1. And it's nice to make a little comment or even share it to your profile. That way it gets us out more. Sharing is the best thing you can do. And when you share, okay, I'm going to share it to my Google Plus. See, I'm on my profile. I'm going to share it to my Google Plus profile. And then if you can make a little comment, great, but it's better. But if you just post it, I just reached my entire audience with Antonio's little post there. And then I can close that one, and then I can go here, and there's Linda's. Okay, I'm not sure why Linda posted that in our group. Let's go over here, and let's do our little +1, and then I can share it over. We like to share things over to a profile, and I think you get the idea. And then I'll go down the whole list. And remember, you must post your link before 1 o'clock because I don't want people waiting all day long or 24 hours for you to do it. You post it before 1 o'clock, and then you have 24 hours to go back and start posting and commenting over on Google Plus. And the reason I do that, just so you know, there's a reason for it. Don't want everybody going there all at once or all at the same time, and this way it busts it up during the day. So if you can bust it up, do 2 or 3, in the morning, and 2 or 3, or do half of them in the morning and half of them in the afternoon. It helps breaks everything up. And that's it. That's how simple it is. Takes less than an hour a day, and you can reach up to 5 million people a month. That's all I have, and I want you all to do well, and we'll see you Monday night at the class. Have a good day.